Am I audible? So I'm going to start my speech in three, two, one. Well, panels, we know that K-pop fandom are very abruptly in Indonesia and they have got many impacts, especially negative impact to the society, especially to the followers that were love to follow all the flow of K-pop industry. And here, before we are going to explain our argument now, we are going to rebuttal to give to respond what are the deputy leader of opposition say. First, they said about if they are in the they all say that some of agencies such as SM and also YG are doesn't care about beauty standard to find their talents, but actually it was not. They tell that they want to have the high rating. It is the supply and demand of the industry and they want to have the high rating. How do we can get the high rating if they don't have a beautiful talent? And so in here we are so disagree with the argument that were giving by the DLO that they say they don't care about beauty standard and it's about the rating. It's only about the rating because we know that the rating is affected by beauty standard. If they want to have high rating for attracting the society, so they need to have good talent who has good experiences. So beauty standard in here is very needed. The second one, they thought that K-pop is the same industry. K-pop in the same industry with other industry, but actually K-pop industry is bring harm so much than the other industry. For the society point of view, they only give a room for people. I mean the industry, K-pop industry only give a room for people who has beauty or good physical appearance. How about talent who doesn't have good physical appearance, but they have good skill or good practical? It's very harm so much for all talents who want to be the talent of K-pop industry. The second one, they if they're told it's same with other industry are requiring talents which has good skill and practical, such as when we are seeing American Got Talent, Indonesian Idol. What are they looking for? They are looking for good talents. They are not looking for people who are having beauty standard. So here we are so all the argument that was bring by the LO is not switchable with this motion, and the LO said that if the followers doesn't have K-pop idol, so they don't have good role model because K-pop idol give them good role become their good role model. And if they are only seeing their parents, their family, it's only bad influence for them. But actually, the role model is not only K-pop, ladies and gentlemen. Role model can be a president, can be a politician, and can be another activist or somebody else. So in here, we are going to say that all the explanation that that has given by the law is not good enough. So I'm going to tell about my argument. There are four arguments in here. First argument is why K-pop industry brings so much harmony, and it was wasting time for the followers, wasting money, and it create a big habits. The second one, some of fandom are doing abruptly in social media actually when they are comment something. And the third one, the influence of K-pop also come to the young, not only come to the young generation, but also the millennial who are going to get married. And the fourth one, we are going to tell you about what is feminist movement for, the function of feminist movement for. And the fourth one, we want to tell you, then the fourth one, we want to tell you that it also gives the effect of changing our self identity of persons. Let's go to my first argument. The first argument is about it wasting time and it's also wasting money. Why I could say like this? Because some of follower K-pop idol are very following all the flow of K-pop idol. Every thing that launch newly, they will buy anything from they will buy and they will buy it. And we need to know that all the followers of K-pop or fandom are not adult. Some of them or most of them are teenager and student. So in here we think that the teenager and student doesn't have money to provide many things that they want to buy about their idol. So they will ask their parents to give them money and also to buy something about their idol. And also it's very wasting their money also, and also wasting their time. Wasting their time because they always post anything about their fandom. They sometimes forget about their duty as student or their duty as worker to study or to work. And in here it's very harming so much about the habitual activity of the followers. The second one is the fandom of K-pop are actually doing abruptly in social media. We can see that Younglex and RB that were very crash in social media and they become trending in Twitter. It's showing really that the fandom are very abruptly in giving comment in social media. The third one, the influence of K-pop not only come to the young generation but also people millennial who are going to get married. The parameter of husband and wife they want to have is not able to acknowledge, because why? The typical shape and also shape of people, every people are different and they cannot force something to be the same as their idol. And if they are doing something like that, it's not it's only harming them when they want to go to the next level for marriage. And the third and the fourth one is, what is the function of feminist movement? Here we are stand for this emotion. Here we are stand for all people who are not realized the bad impacted its size because of because of K-pop industry. So we are going to very propose this motion. Thank you.
Okay, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, so I'm going to start my speech in 3, 2, 1. So actually, the debate is talk about the feminist movement should aggressively oppose the K-pop industry based on the beauty standard that already stated in the K-pop industry in the South Korea. But here we have done our best to extension the discussion and then how to respond to the argument of opening opposition. Right. And then the first one is feminist movement will become bad influence. You know that when feminist movement becomes aggressive to fight against the K-pop, they will become the organization who can save the people from being brainwashed by the beauty standard that already stated in the K-pop industry. And then we could say that no organization in the society that have ability to fight against the K-pop because they disguise their beauty behind the name of professionalism, behind the name of the big agency and etc. And however, those professionalism just prioritize to one who have attractive physical appearance. The one that good looking and etc. You know, feminist movement should not just keep silence because they represent a lot of members who want to be free from makeup pressure and light skin color and the other beauty standard they already stated in the K-pop industry. And then, for example, you know that people in Korea even get less confidence if they perform outside their houses and then without makeup. This without makeup, and then this phenomena shows that K-pop already spread out their impact massively in a negative way, right? And then the second one is K-pop industry is the same as other industry, is the same as the Western one, and so on and so forth. And then K-pop industry is not the same as other industry because this industry forces the trainee to change their physical appearance from very young age, and then they brainwashes the trainee to abandon what they have from God, or I can say their natural physical appearance with expected beauty standards that are stated by the society in South Korea. And then this industry is so racist, right? uh, this industry racist to their member until they need to do beauty surgery and so on and so forth for the sake of their visual. And how about other industry? Okay, I would say that some of them began doing the same thing by prioritizing physical appearance as their standard, right? And talking about industry, entertainment industry should also give like education from what they perform, right? And however, K-pop industry become, you know, it's a little bit less professional because they increase the gap between people who are having like less attractive physical appearance and the one that have the attractive physical appearance, like that. And then the next one is nature of K-pop that can activate tourism and economy. You know, we have to admit that K-pop activates the tourism and economy of South Korea. But however, tourists that go to Korea, some of them will know the culture of racism in real environment, in the real environment in South Korea, where you will be valued from your appearance. And in terms of economy, K-pop even motivates Hut Jen to discover like uh, to discover some techniques to do the plastic surgeries to satisfying their patients who are not satisfied with their face, with their physical appearance, with their visual, and so on and so forth. And this is so ironic. This is so ironic actually, because where we are trying to be more open-minded to accept what we have to accept, our natural physical appearance, like that. And however, health agents such as doctors begin giving like treatment kind of treatments for the patients and motivate them to be brave, to be different, to be the unique one, right? And then the next one is K-pop can become self-agency and self-actualization. You know, self-agency and self-actualizations must work to teach society that they are beautiful without that kind of beauty standard, without long hair, without a lighter color skin, without slim body, without their monolith, without pointy nose and ears, that kind of beauty standard they already started in South Korea. But however, K-pop only gives like appreciation to certain group of society. They are already attractive and they get like the special treatment in society because they have like attractive physical appearance and it's, so That's why we regret narratives that has been uh, started by K-pop industry by just looking on their physical appearance. And I'm really proud to propose the motion. Thank you.